Have you ever made a decision in your life that you later had regrets about? If this is your vibe, if this is you, come closer, let's have a random chat. Anyways, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Oluwaseun, and it basically means the Lord has done something joyous in my life. So today, what am I here to talk about? I'm here to share my story, my big mistake, and how I turned it into a big life lesson. Grab your popcorn, pick a chair, make yourself comfortable, and let's have a good time. So a few weeks back, I got a new camera, and I decided to buy the camera because I'm somebody that really strives for excellence at all times. I know a lot of people say, oh, if you're just starting content creation, if you're just starting YouTube, just go ahead with your phone and all of that. But I personally just wanted to buy the camera, not irrespective of the vibe or the shout or everybody talking about it. I just really wanted to buy a camera, and I wanted to own a camera because I felt like it was going to motivate me more. So I bought the camera. Few days into receiving the camera, I was so hyped to buy this camera. But few days after receiving the camera, ask me who is getting confused. Ask me who felt like I should have used the money to pay my bills. Ask me who felt like I should have saved the money. Ask me who went on YouTube learning about money lessons and how to grow bigger with regards to your finances just because I spent money on camera. And this is not the first instance. This is not the first time that I will make a big girl buy and I will eventually feel like I could have done better. Sometimes I feel like, did I make the best decision? Could I have used the money for something else? That is how I feel. But here is how I turned it around. I had to sit myself down and really give a deep thought about it. Why did you make this buy? Why did you decide you needed this camera? After giving it a thought back and forth, it really gave me answers to why I shouldn't have any regrets towards the purchase. And as adults, most times we have regrets about things we buy or things we choose to do based on life experiences or life expectations as adults. But can we please sit down and give ourselves grace? Yeah, give yourself grace. Give yourself grace. If you make a purchase and you start feeling regrets, I feel like you should go back to the drawing board, because this is what I did that made me know that I did not make the wrong decision. It is just my head playing out on me. Go back to your drawing board. Ask yourself a few questions. Why did you make the purchase in the first place? Yeah. Did you make the purchase to enhance your life, to give you joy? If you're able to ask yourself a few questions and you're able to give the answer yes, then do not have any regrets for going after your yes. In my own situation, I love gadgets a lot. So why did I buy a camera? It was going to give me joy. So I ticked it. It's a yes. I will be happy having my camera. Yes. Will it enhance my growth? Yes. So why do I need to have regrets? So anyways, here are a few lessons that I learned from the purchase of the camera. Number one is know the things that give you joy. We will escape a lot of regrets in life. We will escape a lot of indecisions in life. We will escape a lot of confusions about the decisions we choose to follow if we know the things that give us joy. What are the things that give you joy? What are the things that makes you fulfilled? Do not lie to yourself that all the money you have, you want to save it or invest it. Some of us, buying gadgets gives us joy. To you, it may be to go on that trip. To you, it may be to buy that fancy clothes. I'm not saying you are spending all your money on that, but know when you need to give yourself that grace. Know when you need to give yourself that little treat. Okay, what are the things that give you joy? If you are able to know the things that give you joy, then you'll be able to run after it. You'll be able to chase after it. Number 2, everything starts from your point of view. So when I got the camera, I felt like the camera was not giving. I felt like the camera was not giving the quality that I wanted. I felt like it was not worth it. I felt like my phone was far better off. I felt like maybe I just followed the crowd. But you know, that was all from my point of view. That was all from the perspective I was using to look at the situation at the time. Because immediately I changed my mindset, immediately I changed my point of view, I discovered that the camera was not shitty after all. The camera was not bad after all. So it all depends on your perspective, on your point of view. And one thing that I've been reinforcing to you recently is that your mind is really powerful. Your mind is a fertile ground. Your mind is really big. Like, it's a very big factor in your life concerning your growth, concerning everything that you do. Your mind is a very, very important factor. So choose right. Choose to see right. Choose to have the right perspective. Choose to see things from the best point of view. You know, at that point where I was brooding on my confusion, brooding on the things that I had done right or done wrong, I really discovered that I wasn't wrong. It was just my head playing on me. It was just because I wasn't seeing right. And you know, as a man thinks in his heart, if you're a Christian and you go back to the Bible, even the Bible says, as a man thinks in his heart, so is he. So the things you focus your mind on, the things you choose to see, will definitely be your reality. Even, let's go beyond me buying a camera now. There are times that I saw myself small. And you know, I was really small because I saw myself small. And there were times when I was really bold, courageous. I felt like I will conquer this. I kid you not, I conquered it. So choose your perspectives right. Choose to see right this year. This is 2025. We are not carrying that heights that we used to see in 2024 into 2025. Remember, you said new year, new you. Are you truly new? I'm asking you again. Are you truly new? Change your perspective. Change your perspective. Change the things you see. And remember, your mindset will determine a lot of outcomes. You know, your outcome in life is dependent on your mindset too. Successful people, they have a separate mindset. Wealthy people, they have their own mindset with which they run life with. So change your mindset. Number 3, information is key. Hey, what you do not know is bigger than you. I will keep saying this again and again and again and again. What you do not know is bigger than you, and what you do not know is your boss. Accept it or take it. What you don't know is your boss. And that's why it's always good to learn. It's always good to expose yourself to information. How did I make the camera turn out for my good or work out best for me? I researched a lot of resources. I watched different videos, and you know, I was able to do a little twitches here and there. And I kid you not, it wasn't a bad bargain. It's not a bad buy. It's actually a good buy because I exposed myself to information that will make it better for me, that will turn the situation around for me. So please do not neglect information in 2025. You will need a lot of information to navigate 2025 and have a successful year. Expose yourself to a lot of information. And another lesson, life lesson, important life lesson at that I learned from my recent purchase is that do not let it stop at the information you get. You know, a lot of us, we've set goals for 2025. We've outlined steps to execute those plans and those goals that we've set. But are you putting in effort to actually execute those plans? Because yes, you've put in the steps that you need to take. Are you truly executing it? So this brings us to the 4th point, which is do not only expose yourself to information, act on the information. Because some of you will say, oh, I already got the information I need. But are you acting on the information? Are you acting on it? And you know, another tip that I've had to act in is that you're not just acting, you are opened while acting. Like you have an open mind while you're acting on those information you've received. Because some of us, we receive information and we say we are acting, but in one corner of your mind you already believe that, okay, let me just do it, it may or may not turn well. Have an open mind. When you have an open mind, you are able to explore, put your own touch to it, put your own uniqueness to those informations that you've researched, and make it work best for you. Overall, give yourself grace in 2025. Give yourself grace. Give yourself grace. I hope with these few lessons, I've been able to teach you how that you can turn your regrets into a blessing. It's not all purchases that are bad. Choose right. Choose to see right. Choose to think right. And choose to feel right. I hope you have a blessed and amazing day. Have a good time. Before I go, I would really like you to drop in the comment section, what are those things that what are those purchases you've made and the regrets you've had from it, and what are the lessons you've learned from your regrets. I really like to hear from you. Do well to like, do well to subscribe, do well to share my video, and please, I would really like you to tell me those decisions you've made in life and the regrets that you've had and life lessons you got from those regrets. Have a good day. Bye, cheers.